Welcome back to 20 Years of Doom. I'm Temin.
I'm Coffee.
And I'm Red.
Today we're finishing a certain trilogy made by a certain Bjorn Hermans and Holger Nathrith. The Serenity series, which, if you don't remember, it's the one where they made giant letters out of sectors.
Hey, I remember that one.
Huh.
Yeah.
Did they do that for every map?
Oh, God.
Yes.
There it is.
And you might also remember that they liked to use, wacky MIDIs. And those are in no short supply in this WAD.
Oh, yes. At least it's some... What did you say? It's better or worse than the Christmas MIDIs that we heard in the Christmas special?
Depends on the map.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, a lot of the time the MIDIs don't fit, especially in level 2, which we'll see coming up. But, it was 1995, they didn't know better, blah, blah, blah.
I think they knew better, but it was like, oh man, I can put whatever MIDIs in the levels that I want. I like this song, I'm going to put it in this one, because I listened to it when I play Doom. Yeah.
Yeah, and then these clowns don't have the courtesy to provide us with the actual names of the songs used. Thankfully, some people found some of the songs out, but I'm still searching for the ones in Infinity or Serenity and the other one. What was the other one?
Serenity, Infinity, and
Tranquility.
It wasn't. No. Tranquility. Wait, maybe it wasn't Trinity, because Trinity's too short.
Yeah, this is the Serenity Trinity, though.
Eternity.
Yeah, that was it.
Go.
Eternity.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Can't tell you how long down the pipe this video has been in.
Whoops.
Well,
whoops.
Oh, yeah, wonderful design. The locked doors are in slime pits, so
yeah. Challenging level design. That's force damage. Or maybe they're making you speedrun without you knowing it.
Maybe.
Take damage, save time. Anyways.
There are definitely WADs where that pretty much is the purpose of the WADs, but we'll get there later down the line. So this, as with many WADs, has its own text document with some info in it.
Oh boy.
It's Serenity 3, aka Infinity, version 1.2. Oh yeah, this is also weird. The way to get out of this room is, of course, to press the back wall on the teleporter.
Sure.
Yeah, it's obscure, but just might work.
It's not nearly as obscure as shooting 3 seagulls in Turok 2, like I did recently to unlock a secret.
Wait, what? Okay, that's a little obscure. Yeah.
No. Yeah.
I mean, maybe some curious player just wanted to shoot the birds, and hey, there's a secret. What do you know?
Man, remember? I don't know if this was even a thing, but I remember that people were impressed that you could shoot the birds in Half-Life 2.
Oh yeah, no, it's because small wildlife and small critters weren't really a common thing up to that point. So it was like, whoa, the birds aren't just like background
particle
scenery.
effects.
Yeah, they're rather like models that are just there. Like they're actual fully scripted NPCs that have behavior and can have pathfinding and stuff.
Yeah.
They can be scripted to do things. It's not just an animation.
I'm trying to figure out what this room is supposed to be. 2 cages and a staircase with a hive. It's like a cage fight.
Maybe it's like Gotcha, except they have their own separate. Well, they have bars now, I guess. I don't know.
This is the holding pen for Gotcha. So like, when the elevator's lower or lift or whatever, this is where they stay before the fight happens.
Oh, so are you saying this is right before? I don't.
Like if we were to go upstairs, we would find the lifts for Gotcha. Like they lift out of those cages.
Oh man!
I was gonna say, is this like the background for Worldwide Demon Wrestling Federation or something like that?
Oh goodness!
Why would there be 2 cages then?
because the Cyber Demon and Spider Mastermind want to kill each other right now, and they're trying to keep them separated.
Oh, like, yeah, okay, so it is holding pen. I thought you were going more for, like, maybe this is the ring, but no, this is
the ring's upstairs.
Okay, so we're good. Consensus on that. All right.
So, real quick, before I finish this level, this is E1M1 Switchboard. A warm welcome and warm start. This is what Infinity is all about, so get used to it.
I'm not sure I saw the switchboard part of it, but okay.
Well, you know. So yeah, it's continuing this weird trend of going backwards while also moving forwards. It's the last WAD chronologically, but the first one was in episode 3 and the last one's in episode 1. I don't understand that. And another thing I don't understand is this crazy jazz thing going on in this tech base.
I think I understand what this jazz is from. I could be wrong. Was it Beverly Hills Cop, I think?
I don't know.
Somebody might know.
It sounds like the tune to that.
Well, I actually have a definitive answer as to what this song is. So.
Oh man,
It's supposed to be the Demon Jazz Club or something.
Oh yeah, this is of course level 2, E1M2. Say jazz to another excess. Be on your guard in this level. There is more than meets the eye here. Apparently this song is called Donnelly by Miles Davis, jazz musician.
Well, this makes me think of some sleuth and cop TV show intro music a little bit.
It makes me think of Wacky Hijinks.
Well, yeah. I mean, it was serious sleuthing.
So
we're talking Scooby-Doo here.
So this level is a Doom guy in a detective code on wacky hijinks. Is that what you're telling me?
I don't know, man.
I would.
You know, for wacky hijinks, this place is pretty bland.
Speaking of pretty bland, here we have like a vent maze thing going on here. Those are always fun.
Yeah, nothing more exciting than gray.
Yeah.
More gray. Different gray.
This is kind of brutalist in
about,
design, if you know what I
about
mean.
48, 49 shades or so.
Yeah, thereabout. Yeah, roughly. Brutalist to Doom.
Brutalist Doom.
Yeah.
You know, I was about to say
concrete.
Yeah, I was about to say I'd want to see that, except then I realized that Doom would just look like this the whole time, and I don't want to see that.
Someone actually made a WAD like that.
Oh lord, that's something we're gonna have to look at.
Oh, that's right. It was called Wolfenstein 3D. Sorry.
No.
Hey.
Wolfenstein wasn't that bad.
Yeah, it had like tons of blues and blues.
Hey, that sounds familiar. I wonder if you played that game in grayscale, if it would look brutalist.
Boy, give me a break.
Later. For now, it's Doom.
Detective Doom Guy and his pet lost soul solving crimes.
New from Hanna-Barbera.
Hanna-Barbera.
They've been out of the business. Do Hanna-Barbera even make cartoons anymore? I don't even know.
I don't know.
Either. The
But it would be like...
Lost Soul is voiced by Scooby.
Ruh-roh.
Yeah, you know, I was gonna say actually that I think Doom Guy would be Scooby and the Lost Soul would talk. Except instead of like Doom Guy would kind of make noises that kind of sound like talking, but it's mainly just and the like.
And the Lost Soul just translates.
Yeah, pretty much. Or rather, he responds in like a very oh no, vocabulary, don't fail me now. He responds in a way that he kind of repeats what Doom Guy says back to him.
Alright.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah, I don't know if there's a word for what you're reaching for, but...
there is. An expositive way, right? Like, I need to explain in length what you said for the viewer, because they have no idea what you just said. Anyways.
What?
Toxic Refinery. No way.
Anyway.
Oh, man. Anyway.
Speaking of MIDIs, This is
No.
This is level 3.
Look,
beat it.
let's just beat it off
Figure
of
that
that
one out.
thread.
You'd better be warmed up by now, as the action really starts on this level. Some spots are tough. Some spots may even seem unfair at first sight. Don't make your brown eyes blue. I don't know what that's supposed to mean.
Probably a reference.
Yeah, I guess.
I don't know to what, but it's gotta be.
Oh yeah. So we may or may not have done multiple takes of this particular video, but one thing I remember discussing, in a hypothetical alternate timeline, is getting content ID matches with MIDIs.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
because and I still don't know if we clarified or looked into that. Actually, didn't you get a copyright strike for a MIDI already?
Yes.
Yeah.
On, one of the Doom streams I posted to YouTube, I was playing MIDIs before and maybe after the stream, and I just have like every MIDI that was ever on GeoCities on my computer right now.
Sorry, I just want to cut in. That was a super sick guitar solo right there.
Yeah, it was sick MIDI guitar.
Yes.
Oh man,
still going.
Yo, I was gonna say earlier, are you sure you didn't put this in here yourself?
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
I did personally add this in post, but that is the MIDI that is supposed to be playing in this level.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
So yeah, the Doom stream I posted, it got a content ID match for one of the MIDIs I played. I don't even remember what the song was, but it is. I did learn that it is in fact possible to get a content ID match on YouTube if you use a MIDI of a song.
Oh boy. Well, we just have to talk very loudly over it so that doesn't happen. I don't think that works.
Nah.
I feel like they'd pick it up anyways.
No one knows how
I
the
don't know.
content ID works, I think.
Yeah. Well,
It just
I
magically
wonder if
picks
Google
out
even knows.
just magically picks out notes, and if it matches up, it just strikes you.
Well,
It's kind of magical in a way that it just works with that MIDI I had.
just the one, or he just had a BPA out for any of his MIDIs, and that just happened to be one of them. Like he's 24/7 on alert.
Man, they're really protective of their brand, I guess.
I guess
Whoever
so.
wrote that song.
That reminds me, can you even get in trouble for putting copyrighted music in your Doom mod? It's not MIDI at all.
I guess not, but it is not allowed if you want to upload it to the Doom World id-game archives.
Oh,
Really?
Yeah, so like, I mean, it's possible to put any song you want into a Doom mod, just there are certain rules that, well, I guess it's just the Doom World thing where they don't allow copyright music to be uploaded to their servers, I guess.
Okay. I guess that makes sense. They don't want to get in any legal trouble.
yeah,
Yep.
that makes sense, actually. So what you all been playing lately?
I got a Nintendo Switch. Oh god, I feel so sorry if anyone was ever trying to figure out the timeline for when we post and record these videos, because that statement right there just threw everything for a loop.
Yeah, because they're gonna watch things, and it's gonna. I think things are gonna get out of whack now that that's been brought up. Ooh boy. But hey, you know what isn't really time sensitive? I've been playing Wing Commander. Wing Commander. Oh man. I realized a little while ago that that's actually my earliest memory. Went back, played it, and
I found the F, by the way. Sorry.
Oh.
nice. And realized the joy that the Star Citizen announced trailer is an homage to the Wing Commander launch sequence for every mission. Also, that game is exactly as I remember it when I was 1 year old. Just shooting silver balls that make a twang noise at spaceships you can't hit and constantly being out of ammo. Good times.
I still want to experience that. That sounds awesome.
Yeah,
just a long forgotten childhood game, and it's just exactly as you remember it, despite
100%. Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And
I've had
another
the-
game. Sorry, you go.
I had a similar experience when I picked up Secret of Evermore recently. I had a hard copy of it. 2009 or 2010. I don't know. I just couldn't find it. I wanted a hard copy of it for some reason. I could have just gone to ROM up the internet and just called it done. For some reason, I wanted a copy for my Super Nintendo that I got from my uncle. So when I actually sat down and played it, I was like, oh yeah, this is exactly how I remember it. Pretty interesting.
You know,
Well,
speaking
hey,
of hard copies of things, I got just in the mail a couple days ago Quake for Sega Saturn, and I just learned, well, you'll see when we get to that game, it's something special for sure.
Oh,
that's exclusive to that port.
Ooh.
Oh man.
Okay, I'm
it's-
excited.
if it's
Quake
anything like
is
the-
my jam.
If it's anything like the Doom 32X port, I'm going to be very upset.
No.
Oh, you're good. That was a travesty.
God. Yeah, I guess that's neither here nor there. Going any further would be spoilers, I guess.
Right.
Yeah, I can't wait to
Well,
see that.
the opposite of spoilers, some backstory. Your curiosity about hard copies? Well, I don't think that's too strange because while we were trying to get into all this LP business shenanigans, I actually started accumulating my own hard copies of old games that I eventually want to delve into. I don't know if I'll really name any of them, but I will say that I'm a Battlezone fan. It's my favorite game ever, and I finally got a hard copy box of that because my first copy of that game was, my uncle. He burned some games for my dad, and those got passed down to me, and I just kind of hung on to those forever. Still have them. Just Battlezone in Sharpie.
Nice.
Great. Still works.
Software piracy.
Yeah, my dad had a bunch of those lying around at one point, but I don't know, they're all MIA.
No, I've still got a few of mine.
So, real quick, this is level 4, Everybody Frag now. This is another tough name to figure out. This is a real treat. There is fun, a labyrinth, and there is relaxation, tropical, in scare quotes, island. And there is, well, you'll see it when you get there. And I, at this point in time, have no idea what that could even be referring to.
That's probably one of the most vague statements that anybody could ever make about anything. Well, you'll see it when you get there.
You'll
well,
know
I'm sure
it
I
when you
will,
see it.
and I won't know it because I have no idea what the context is. So thanks.
Is this Everybody Dance Now or whatever that 90s pop song
Everybody
was?
Frag now.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
So, man, I should have added the music things before we started recording this, but oh well.
It's okay.
Yeah, that was the labyrinth. Pro tip, that area can cause a Vizplane overflow and crash your game, which is no fun. But
That
what's a
happened
vis-
to you?
What's a
yeah, but in a different recording than I lost.
Oh,
what's a
all
vis-
right.
I don't know if you explained already, but what's a Vizplane overflow?
Well, first of all, real quick, I think this is the tropical island the text document was referring to. It's the only thing that comes close to that. And second, a Vizplane overflow is basically a Vizplane is any sector, floor, and ceiling that gets drawn to the screen. Visible planes, more or less. And if there are too many distinct floors and ceilings that need to be drawn, the game will just say, no, nah, I'm just gonna, crash, forget it. And that's a nuisance, and it's gonna become more of a problem going forward, but it'll stop being a problem once source ports fix that.
Excellent. Since those seem to handle a lot of Doom errors and keep the game stable.
Yeah. Oh, God.
You think this is... Oh wait, I just noticed that makes a letter. I didn't notice it till now. There's an
Yeah.
eye on the floor. Huh.
Oh,
I was
gonna
gonna
lose an eye. Anybody? Sorry.
please.
I don't know, but
You don't need more silly puns.
how do I want to phrase this?
Oh boy.
This is time travel shenanigans again.
Uh-oh.
I think in the future we bring up local commercials.
You're right.
And I just wanted to bring up another one that comes to mind that has to do with abbreviations. For some reason or another, I found this local commercial for a plumbing contractor in Iowa, I think.
What? Local? How is that?
Yeah, YouTube's full of weird local commercials that you can just find.
Okay. Sorry, I meant you local to us, but continue.
Their name is P&P Heating and Cooling, and all I learned from their jingle is that the first P is for plumbing.
So the second P is up to your imagination.
I think it's professional. I don't know.
Well, when I hear P&P, that's not what I think. If you know what I mean.
Picture in picture.
No, actually, I was thinking UPnP, like the net protocol.
Yeah. That works too.
I'm sure a lot of people weren't thinking that. I totally set you up, and I'm not sorry.
Alright, so, I don't know if this is what the authors meant by you'll know it when you see it, because it's just the ending. I don't know. It's there.
Was he talking about the exit?
Maybe. It's there. It's not spectacular or anything.
I mean, I do want to point out, though, that was some spectacular BFG knowledge right there. Like, you pre-fired as the door was opening, so the moment that it impacted, it would cast the rays, and yeah. Here, some expert dooming.
Pre-FG cognition, I think that's called.
I guess, technically, I think at some point we're going to get into some deathmatch technique talk.
Oh boy.
Because there's, Doom's on its own level, and it's very enjoyable, but it's got some quirks to it.
And how?
Like the tricks with the super shotgun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh boy, here we go.
Oh, by the way, Death Reel, that
Yep.
freaking locked door slime. It's a real pain in the tuchus.
What? Oh.
Shotgun
Shot enema.
guys.
Some of these are just. Some of these deaths are incredibly dickish. Like that.
It's my own fault for just standing there,
I mean, you thought you'd get them.
Also, this MIDI right here is pretty good. I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey.
Gotta
pretty good
use
way
the
to end
best
it.
MIDI music for the Death Reel,
Does it have a name?
Yeah, it was...
Jazz hands.
It was Donna Lee by Miles Davis.
Oh.
Anyway, that's the end for part 1 of Infinity. The second part will be eventually.
Yeah.
Probably not today when you're watching this, but, eventually.
Unless it's on the playlist. And you're in the future.
In that case, it'll be
Actually...
in oh god, it'll be in like a few seconds. Get ready, it's coming.